All right, real quick before we get into the main video, I just want to say thank y'all a whole bunch for the 500 subs. It means a whole bunch to me. I did not expect to get 500 subs, to be honest. I just started YouTube as like a thing to do because I had nothing else to do during the day when I'd just be playing games. So I thought might as well make some videos on it. But the 500 subs means a whole bunch. Thank you everyone who subs and watches my videos. The next goal, the milestone I want to hit is 1,000 subs. So let's strive to do that. And thank y'all once again. Let's get right into the video now. There you go. You got particles too for all of them. That's red, which I like a whole bunch. They're really cool. All right, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today's going to be something a little bit different, but before I get into it, I just want to say thank y'all for the 500 subs. I probably showed like a little short clip, maybe montage or something. I'm not too sure to like thank y'all. And I said thank y'all for the subs, but yeah, once again, I wanted to thank y'all because it is a really big achievement. But today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using AI to, well, yeah, to create an infection mod or an anti-infection mod to fight against three infection mods. I got the idea from all the AI videos getting made, like using two AIs to make a like Clash of Clans clone or something like that. That has been on YouTube, and I thought it was pretty cool. So that's what the idea is today. So I'm gonna have a week's time limit. Each day I can spend 5 hours to do it. I have my prompt already. Not the right one. Whoops. I have my prompt all written out right here. And yeah, I'm going to gotta do that. And then, so basically, like I already gave the rules. So we're gonna be using ChatGPT in this, and then I have a coding AI that I can use for as Copilot on Copilot Pro for Virtual Studio. So that's what I'm gonna do for that. So yeah, let's let it put all this out, and yeah, I'm gonna skip to showing some of it like the AI coding for the first day. Probably show a test build after and continue doing it for the 7 days, and at the end we'll have the AI made mod fight against the what are they called? The other infections. I'm doing skull cord, spore, and the dulling. So here's a short little montage of that that's gonna be, and I'll see you when I have the build all running for the first day. Yeah. Okay, real quick before I start it, I just wanted to show y'all the prompt we're gonna give it. So we're using the first day, and we don't need that. So we got the goal and everything like that. We have the high level features, which are gonna be like the later stuff, and then like all the important information. You can read it if you want. I'm not doing it because I don't really care about it. I know some of this stuff. I'm not too sure about all of it. And then we have day one, and then once I hit enter, I will hit a start, and yeah, and then every day I'll just copy and paste the next day's code into it, and then work from there. So I'm gonna start it now and start the timer and show, like I said before, a montage. So hope y'all enjoy. Okay, so that's gonna be the end of the first day. It Not too much has been added, just like a whole bunch of base stuff. And I got caught up on one thing trying to add like connections for the dulling, skull cord, and spore. I'm just not too sure if it got done right because Gecko Lib is being weird, so I'm gonna have to like figure that out. So yeah, but hopefully I can. Anyway, I'll show you what has been added, what they added in first day with 5 hours. So first off, we have the creative tab, anti-infection. I'm gonna have to change the name eventually. We have the druid staff, purifier, an example block, and the holy stone. Pretty shitty textures. Didn't really do anything because I'm gonna use Nano Banana for that, I'm pretty sure. And then they have a command. It's called, this is debug. Whoops, that's not what that does. We have to do there. Then we have info. It tells you if the chunk is infected or holy. And boom. And now it's holy. And then if I go boom, you see it's holy. And then if I left and join back, it would still be holy because the AI coded a thing where it saves the chunk data and everything. But that's really about it. A whole bunch of other stuff was just like what the fuck are the right words? Like kill programs and other stuff, just stuff to make it so it would work better and like properly work, and that foundation for everything that's going to be added in the next few days. So yeah, I will see you after the next time lapse, or I'll probably talk a little bit before I do the next 5 hours, but yeah, I will see you then. All right, so we're back on to the here, and basically all I want to do is to do this to go more in depth for day 2. Okay, and then there we go. And now this is all done, and we got the full prompt and everything, and it should have like expandable framework and stuff. So this is good, and then I'm going to go back to coding onto the Copilot, and I'll start another montage. So I'll see you after that's all done, and I have another working, hopefully working product where um the mobs and the other stuff are added, like the structures and everything. So I'll see you when that's done. Unless I go over to LMA Arena to generate the pictures that are needed for it, like the JPEGs and stuff like that with Nano Banana. So yeah, I will see you then. All right, this is gonna be the end of the second day. The mobs have been added. I had to make it, instead of making a world tree, instead it's just they spawn in villages and stuff, and there's gonna be like a block, a whole bunch of other stuff. I'll show it. It's not fully done. No creative menu because I broke it. So instead I have to do /give and a whole bunch of different stuff. All of them have fuck ass textures because when I generated them, this is how it generated them, and I was too lazy to do it. If this video does do good enough, then I'll like give all of them proper textures, but this is one of them. I'll just show a few of them. Get the spore cluster, and then one more, and then I'll just go with fog, and then the more important one, that actually looks good, is the grow part, which is also the most important one, I'm pretty sure. Well, not I'm pretty sure, it's like most important one. That's okay, that's what that looks like. That's not important yet. You have the holy log, basically the same thing as that one. You have the spore cluster, which is a farm stuff, because that's for some reason what it generated with, or what it chose for that one. I don't know. That's what the AI did. This one looks good though. I really do like it. It looks really nice. It's a really good texture in my opinion. There's a whole bunch of systems involved with it, I cannot speak, involved with it too. I don't really know how they work, but I think if I do a debug, and then yeah, here we go. Whole bunch of other stuff. Whole bunch of stuff. Place Grove. See. Then go back. Not too sure. Add energy. I don't know how that works. No clue. Give Grove information. Yeah, I don't know how any of that stuff works. And then I'm not too sure because it was literally just did this right before. the 5 hours was up, but it was able to get the like the models and the like the actual mobs and stuff. I don't know if it added. Yeah, it didn't add uh the textures to them. They don't have any. It's just this placeholder stuff, even though it wasn't able to. I think it made them and like was able to properly do them with the PNGs I added and everything. It just hadn't properly wired it in to render and have them render in with the PNG textures. But yeah, tomorrow is gonna be day 3 is gonna be where I actually what is it about? Where I make the holy grounds and stuff more like developed, fix this, a whole bunch of other stuff that's just like important. And that's like mainly the important. No, then day 4 is where I do the integrations with the other infection mods, the skull cord spore and the dulling. So yeah, I will see you when I'm gonna start day 3. So yeah, see you then. All right, so I forgot to record this. I already started this, only been like 9 minutes though. So basically, all I did was I made it, give it a prompt and everything like that, then created the full on prompt for day 3, the holy ground design. And let me go to the code real quick. And right now, all I'm working on is creating, finishing yesterday the models and stuff for everything and like the mobs. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to. Well, I'm not gonna go back. I'm gonna start the time lapse montage, whatever you want to call it now. So hope y'all enjoy. All right, so that's gonna be the end of day 3 today. What I got done was I got spawn eggs made. If you can see, let me get a spyglass so I don't have to go close to them because I keep getting an effect. They all have textures with custom models. Granted, they're all shit, but they they were made by the AI, custom. They all have effects and have like special abilities that they should do. Like one of these will blind me if I get close to it. I don't know which one will blind me again. It's one of these, I think. Maybe this one. One of these. I don't know which one. Some heal, some do damage. I'm not too sure if it got proper, but are they? I don't know if they're stuck in there. Let me grab a druid. Sure. What about a stray? Yeah. Okay. They go to fight that stray. I know they don't burn in daytime. Oh, they had an effect too. One of these gave it an effect. Open it up. Yep, see? They're going to attack it. Effects on. Even I got an effect from something. But yeah, see? That's basically how it works. Let me... I don't know if I want to do that. There should also be a Grove Heart. Well, there is one. But it also has like a little flavor text, and so do these. I'm not too sure how this works. Give Grove, snappings, voice Grove. Add. Yeah, see, I don't know how to like make it properly grow and stuff. I really don't. Yeah, and it just says there's no entity at the position. I don't know. I do not know. Hopefully. That's holy, so no, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to work. Hopefully the integration properly works, and we'll see, but if not, then it's a pretty shitty ass mod. I'll use like the final 2-3 days to try to, god damn it, try to like make it actually working properly, but it's not the final 2-3 days just yet. So tomorrow is the integrations between this and the infection mods. So this will fight, god damn it, it has to be the druids or something. this will fight the infection mods. And yeah, that's really all I have to show off for the time being because not too much was added today. The abilities are cool though. I like how they all have that. They all got their own abilities. It's just the aura system and the holy ground system wasn't fully finished, so I don't even think it works at all. But I'm not too sure about that. I'll figure that out tomorrow and do more stuff tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna focus on the integrations and trying to finish the grow part and holy grounds tomorrow. So yeah, I will see you for that when I'm gonna go start that and set it up. So I will see you then. Bye. All right, here we are for a day 4. I tried to do this last night, but I couldn't because for some stupid reason the mapping between GeckoLib and the mod AI made don't work properly. So I had to get rid of it, and hopefully it works. To change the infection mods. Let me find them real quick. To some of the only infection mods I found that didn't need GeckoLib, fungal infection and the soulless ones. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. For day 4, we're gonna be trying to get the integrations and everything all worked out so they can properly like fight against these 2 infections. So I'm gonna do that now and start the time lapse, whatever it's gonna be, the montage. I don't know just yet. And yeah, I hope you enjoy, but hopefully this does work. And even if it doesn't like get the integrations working properly, hopefully it's still like they can run together and they'll fight against the mobs. So yeah, I'm gonna start it now. I will see you when I have that all started. All right, here we are for the end of day 4. I've basically, like I said earlier, I got rid of like the integrations and instead just made 3 infections in the mod itself. Um, as you can see, these are the models it decided to make. Nothing like these, even though these are pretty shit still anyway. So it's not like, honestly, that one. Now that I'm looking at it straight on, never mind, it's not that good. Even then, they had better models that they could work with, but I kept telling it to try to like properly use the model itself, and so its solution was to turn it into this, which it doesn't even properly display what I want. So yeah, I don't really care, if I'm being honest. I've been working on this for a while, like trying to get the PNGs to work. It hasn't been working, so yeah. But these are the 3. You have the void mire, which is 6, and then you have the boss. Then you have the mycelia, something like that. And then let me grab the boss for this one too. This one, and then you have the gloomfall. First one, then the boss. So can't really see it. One on that. I think it's like in the ground. Yeah, see, they're in the ground. You can't even see the proper. I don't even get to see it fully. Is it even farther down? It is. Is it even farther down? That's insane. Okay. That is really insane. I don't really care because, like I said, this was a one-off and I wanted to see how well it worked. But here the Void Mother is, or Veil Mother. Definitely going to be underground too. Yep. The Grayling Drifter and the Gloom Sovereign. So it sucks pretty bad at like making models and everything. But this is what they're going to be using. And that's really all I added. All of them have unique abilities that do special things like effects. One of them spawns this. But I made it so it doesn't affect me and everything like that. So I think tomorrow I'm probably going to work on making the actual full-on, like getting the AI to make the infections, so where they spread the blocks and actually try to fight against it. And then day 6 I'll probably have it like work on to make them actually fight between each other and be able to start it with like a command and stuff like that to start a battle, something like that. And yeah, and then you have this, and then that's about it, which is a barrier for the mycelium, which is one of their moves. They make like barriers, they spawn these, and then you have this sticky patch, which I think it makes you slow. Yeah, you get slowness, and also there's a whole bunch of particles that I I told her to have the abilities have particles, but that's really about it that got added on day 4, all the mobs and everything. So I think the final 2 days, 5 and 6, are just what's gonna really tie it together. But what my new plan is I'm gonna make it so that, like, you have the let me find it. You have this, like, the center of the village or something like that, and then you either trigger command or click it with the item or something. I don't know just yet what I'm gonna have it do, and it triggers a siege. And depending on which item you used, it will trigger a siege with a different infection, and that infection will try to take over that village. That's probably what's gonna end up being. So I will see you for a day 5 when I have that all set up. I'm pretty sure these slowly convert these to holy blocks 100%. Because I definitely did not place all these. I will see you during the montage or the little like talking I give to you before I start it. So I will see that. Does it go farther down? No, it doesn't. I don't know. Really weird. I really don't like the models. They're pretty shit. I like the pictures that the Gemini made for it. Even though I hate using AI to generate pictures. I feel like it's like a scummy thing to do. But yeah, I will see you when I have the next one all loaded up and ready for day 5. All right, here we are for a day 5. Today I'm gonna be trying to get the infection system and spread mechanics like all done. Um, yeah, I had this generated for day 4 because I wanted to do it for day 4 too, but the mobs took too much time, so it's day 5. So I will start the montage, the time lapse. I don't really know just yet, but yeah, I will start it up. And yeah, I kind of late, so I'm just yapping and I don't really know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm gonna stop yapping now though and start it. All right, here we are at the end of a day 5. What got added? Nothing got added in here. Actually, these are the 2 things that got added. Barrier, like, fully added, and this fully added. So basically, the 3 infections are like the have been added, or like the base components of it that will get expanded on if there's time. Do more stuff tomorrow, because tomorrow's gonna be when I do like the actual interactions between the grove and the infections, where I can start battles between them using a certain item and stuff like that. But anyway, today we added create. I don't know. It's a debug is what I need. Well, this is for the veil. It makes a hub, and this is where it starts off, like the infections and everything. I gotta find the debug. I don't know what the debug for it's called. Probably called, yeah, debug. If you force pulse it, there you go. It force pulsed and created these blocks. The mycelium hayfate, and this is like the spread for the mycelium veil, which is one of them. Then you also have this. That's the like the root ones, even though you can't fucking see them. Then next you have void mire debug, force patch, and see, there you go. There you go. You got particles too for all of them. That's red, which I like a whole bunch. They're really cool. I like this texture too. I don't know why there's something like that, but I like it. And then we have the final one right over here. The Loom Fall. Force Pulse. There we go. That's the Gloom Fall. And this one like infinitely spreads. I don't really know how that one like full on spreads. There's a whole bunch of other commands, but they're not, whoops, not what I meant to do. But they're not like the most important stuff. They're just like info and stuff. See info, where we can go list clusters, which lists all the different clusters for the Gloomfall and stuff like that. Just simple things. Then the particles, I like them, but they're kind of over the top sometimes. So when I go to like fix it and like optimize it, they'll probably get removed some of it. But the most important stuff, the base for the infections, have been added. Tomorrow I will work on like having it so the Grove Heart spawns in the center of the villages and will like like, I guess you could say fortify is what the AI used because I made a prompt for it already. And then there will be like a fight between them. So there'll be a certain block, not block, an item that I'd like right click on the Grove Heart, and it will start like a battle between whatever infection is linked to that one, the Void Mire, Mycelium Veil, or Gloomfall. And then it like will have them fight. It will force a spawn of them of like whichever infection it chooses. What aren't they? What? What? Okay. Really weird. I don't know why it disappeared, but okay. And it basically just forced a fight between the Grove Heart and the infection to see who wins, like victory conditions and stuff like that. And the time lapse of the video is gonna be between those three, or you know what I mean. Anyway, I will see you for day 6, or like the explanation for it, showing it off and everything, and then the montage, whatever it is. Still not sure what I'm doing for it, and I will show it off like I've done for all days. If I have done that, unless I just do the interesting days. I'm not too sure how I'm going to edit the video just yet. But I will see you when I have day 6 all ready. All right, here's the prompt for day 6's. I just wanted to show it off real quick. It specifies the war state, it gives a whole bunch of different states for the Grove Heart and everything. And then you're like, the actual behavior for the Grove Heart is, and you have how it fortifies the village, which I think is going to be really cool to see what ends up happening with this. As you can see, all this different stuff, infection, like logic, how it should do it, like how the defenders should fight and what they should do, like the mobs or it phases for all different infections, the win loss conditions, some data debug stuff that I don't really care about, the AI will use, and then like the guidance and what should happen. So I'm gonna go copy and paste all of this into the AI Copilot, and I will show it off to y'all. So I hope y'all enjoy, and I will see you at the end of this, showing off the final result for day 6. And then the next day, day 7, is gonna be the final day where I just implement anything that's needed and fix any bugs and just optimize the mod. Then after that, we're gonna show off the final product and see how an AI was able to make an infection mod and see if it's good or not, or if it is shit. Which honestly, so far, it's looking pretty shit, even though it looks like it has good bones. But we will see. We will see. I think it's pretty cool, but I'm gonna stop talking now. Okay, here we are for the end of day 6. I just recorded it and I didn't have my thing recording. I'm kind of annoyed about that. But anyway, we added the whole war system, but kind of broke it, I guess, because of how much it's trying to process at once. No chunk besides the main ones when you create the world load out, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But we added 2 new blocks, which are like to fortify the villages. We got the sanctified walls and the food seal. I'm not too sure how they work, but there's so much going on that even the blocks don't even drop, which is kind of insane to me. And even the... Oh, what the hell? Oh, I think I broke it. Never mind. So the only 2 new blocks that have been added, but the new thing that has been added is the war command. None of these are going to do anything because it like doesn't properly load because too much is trying to go in the world and it's just killing itself. But it should start fights and everything. That's the whole point of it. So I don't really have anything else to show because the build's not even fully working for the war system. I gotta hopefully fix that. Hopefully, so it's not like pointless. And I will see you for day 7 whenever I have that all set up. Hopefully tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm gonna have to skip a day and just have that happen and like do it the next day because I'm kind of busy tomorrow. But I will see you when I have the next day all ready and set up with the quote, not quote, with the prompt and everything. All right, so here we are for day 7. I'm gonna try to get the bugs and everything fixed. Get the Grove modification, not modification, the Grove fortification all fixed up, and actually getting the world to work and load in, and not just kill itself after it loaded in the first few chunks, and not do anything in the world. So yeah, let us get this started. I'm gonna stop talking and hopefully get it working. As you can see, I already got a prompt telling it to do what it should do, try and fix it. So yeah, I will start the timer and start the time lapse. If I even time lapse it, I might just skip to the final product. We'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna start now. See you when I have it all done. All right, here we are. We're on the final build. Not gonna get any more updates for it. Let us check out everything is added, and I'm gonna do a time lapse for all three of the infections that try to fight the grove heart, the holy ground. All of them are gonna take place in a village, not the same village, obviously. So first round is gonna be for Voidmire. So let's get right into it and start. Do it kind of in the middle because I can't really do it right there. So we're gonna go right here. Boom. There we go. And oh wow. It didn't used to do this. Like all these. I like that. This is definitely a lot different. I I hadn't tested out it. I cannot speak holy. I haven't tested it out since like the last iteration, or did a whole bunch of stuff. And I mean, particles like this weren't here before. I'm gonna hit a timer for 30 minutes. 30. Boom. There we go. It's not really building anything. It's supposed to, but I think it wasn't able to fully fulfill it. Oh, that's why there's particles. I forgot I told her to expand it out and make it so it's not just a single chunk. So this is like the entire whole. Okay. Not too sure if anything's gonna happen. If nothing does happen, then nothing happens. We'll test out all three of the infections, and I highly doubt anything's gonna happen with them. And if nothing happens with the other two infections, I won't include them. We'll just include this one test. So yeah, let me start the time lapse, and I will be back when it's over. All right, that's gonna be the end of that time lapse. It's only been 7 minutes, but um, well, they already lost. I'm pretty sure that's what overwhelm means. That's the phase when the grove loses. I was trying to think of what to say because I don't even know what the phases are called and everything. I let the AI decide. I don't know why two different infections started though, because this is from a completely different infection, from like the Hariel, not Hariel. I don't know why I said it. The mycelium one. This is the Voidmire one. So yeah, I'm not too sure. And that's the first round. It definitely changed up a whole bunch of stuff. This is not what it was supposed to originally do. Oh, and we get to see these shitty mobs. So let's move on to the next two infections, but the verdict is gonna be AI. Can't really like do anything creative. I guess if I feel like if I had more time to properly polish it, it could work better. But even then, it sucks at doing everything. And I'd have to make the models myself, not use AI for any of that. So I don't really see a point in using AI when making mods at all or anything like that. So let me move on to the next two infections, and yeah, we'll have a little talk at the end about how I think this is a pretty shitty mod. So yeah. Alright, here we are for the second round. Oh, there's two villages over here. Awesome. It's gonna be for Mycelia. Oh, damn it, there we go. Mycelia. So let's get started and waste no time because we already have a verdict. The AI creates shitty mods, in my opinion. So let's get these two rounds done and see how these go. So there Mycelia is. That's the like the grass looking one from the last round that started spawning for some reason. And I'm gonna start the timer and we'll see how long it takes for this one to get wiped out. Because I'm assuming that they're always gonna get beaten because it's not fully coded to properly spawn stuff and fight back. Kinda sad though. I feel like if I had another day, could make this better. Let me know if you do want me to make more mods. I mean, make more videos like this where I use AI to create mods. It was pretty fun. And like I wouldn't give myself a time limit. I would take as long as I need, at most like a month or something like that. But that's besides the point. Let me find a spot to start the time lapse for this round, and I will begin it. right, that's gonna be the end of that time lapse. And as you can see, the infection once again beat the Grove Heart. So yeah, the Grove Heart 100% did not. The AI was not able to fully implement like the features for it to fight back against the infection after I had to change the way it worked. I thought it already had them, but I guess not. So we will move on to the next round and see how it does against the Gloomfall and see how that spreads. But I'm assuming it's gonna lose. I would have loved to work on this mechanic more, but it doesn't matter now that I'm done it. I do want to do another video like this. I really liked doing it, but let me know if you enjoyed it or not, and then that's how I'll decide if I do it. So I'll see you all in the next round. All right, here we are for round 3, the final round for the infection or the anti-infection mod, whatever you want to call it. I don't really know what I would call this mod because the AI decided anti-infection, so that's what it's called. Anyway, let's place it down and get started, and then afterwards we can. Well, I will talk a little bit about the mod and like what I think about it and everything. So boom, and a timer start. But yeah, I will. I don't really have anything to talk about right now, so I'm just gonna start the time lapse and wait until it's done to talk more about how I like my process and what I thought about it and everything. All right, that's gonna be the end of that time lapse. It's been like 10-ish minutes, and once again, the Grove Heart lost. Not really surprised. It doesn't have too much like going for it because it's not properly coded. I don't believe. So yeah, let me go to a fresh world, and I'll give you my thoughts and just yeah, what I want to say. All right, here we are in a fresh world. I just want to say one more time, thank y'all a whole bunch for getting me to 500 subs. I even have a bit more now. So yeah, just thank y'all a whole bunch. It means a whole bunch. I know I said a whole bunch, like 10 times right there. But yeah, it just does mean a lot to me. Anyways, I had a lot of fun making this video. I spent like 5 hours a day for a week using a coding AI, Copilot on the Virtual Studio Code, I think is what it's called, to make it. Let me know if you do want me to like do another video like this. I would love to make another AI mod. I just wouldn't give myself like a time limit per day, but I would still have a time limit for like how long I would do it for. So like I would do it for 2 weeks, but I could spend as much time as I want in those 2 weeks to make it. And the only difference is I would use the AI to code, but like the models and the textures and everything else, I would learn to do myself and make those myself so they look better than the shitty the shitty AI version. So yeah, at most I'd use AI to if I do make another video like this, I'd use AI to give me the prompts and to just do the code. But once again, let me know if you do want me to make another video like this. This is going to be the end of the video now. And again, thank y'all a whole bunch for the 500 subs. It means a whole bunch. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Peace out. If you made it this far in the video, thank you a whole bunch. And if you guys slash girls want to support me more, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe because all 3 of those things help me out a whole bunch. And I'll appreciate it a whole bunch. But other than that, if you do want to support me some other way and you've done all 3 of those things, you can check out my Patreon and my Discord. The links will be in the description. I know not everyone has money for Patreon, but you can still join it if you want to check it out for free because I have some free stuff on there. And if you have already done the Patreon and you want to still support me somehow, you can check out my Discord. You can come and talk to me, some of my other subscribers, give me some ideas for videos, all types of stuff. But you know, other than that, I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, night, evening, whatever time it may be where you're at, and I'll see you on whatever you watch next. Peace out.